What's up, everybody? My name is Jay Zacharias, and this is Rufus, and we're going to tell you about the Renaissance period because we just woke up and we feel like telling y'all some knowledge. So, the English Renaissance period was from 1485 to 1700, and Renaissance actually means rebirth, so this is like a revolutionary time in literature, okay? So, the Renaissance time was a lot about reverting back to idealism and figuring out what like people thought of themselves, like deep thoughts, like really deep, because there's the invention of the printing press, which we'll get to later. Some of the main characteristics of the Renaissance was theater, politics, patriotism, tragedy, which is a really big deal to William Shakespeare, which is up next, adventure, drama, also referred to as the Elizabethan age, Renaissance Elizabethan age, and the right for king to take rule, dignity of man, scientific inquiry and exploration. So that's kind of a quick overview of the Renaissance period. And now we're going to... Hold on, Ruth. You hold the phone. Attaboy. All right. Now we're going to tell y'all about the three most famous writers. So first there's William Shakespeare. He is considered probably the best writer ever. Isn't he, Rufus? Yeah. So he mostly wrote in sonnets, and a sonnet is a poem of 14 lines using any number of formal rhyme in English, typically having 10 syllables per line. So he wrote those. He wrote Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet, and Macbeth. Macbeth is the one we did a little bit of research on. He was born in 1564 in Wow, that is a word. In the United Kingdom. We'll just say the United Kingdom. He wrote a lot about romance, love, death, magic, jealousy, murder, mystery, and majority of it was tragedies. He was very famous for that. The theme to Macbeth was evil deeds will always come back on you if you don't learn from your mistakes. So, all right, Ruth, hold the camera again. Okay. All right. Okay, now we got John Donne. He was born January 22nd of 1572 in London, in the United Kingdom. He wrote sonnets, he wrote a lot about love, he wrote some religious poems, and he was more known for his humanism, which is basically like looking deep down inside for the true stuff, He was the founder of metaphysical poetry. It's important, isn't it, Rufus? Yeah, buddy. He wrote The Flea, Death Not Be Proud, The Canonization, and Sunrising. So those are his big deals. And then finally, we have John Milton. He was born on December 9th of 1608. He was considered the man of letters, whichever that means. I mean, I guess they're all considered that, but that was his nickname. He was very known for his sublimity and sense of beauty and like seriousness. He was really monotoned in a lot of his poems. So his most famous works were Song of May Morning, and most importantly, Paradise Lost, which Paradise Lost is like about Genesis, and he kind of put his own spin on it with some mythology, and he just kind of went really deep into the thought process of Lucifer and all that. So, okay, and then finally, most important invention of the past 1,000 years, Johannes Gutenberg made the printing press. Before this, only the rich could have literature and learn and get that knowledge. Right, Rufus? Yeah, buddy. Okay. So he made the printing press, which was the first way to mass produce books. So then this gave the opportunity for everybody to have books. So that means that instead of everyone just following what the rich people said, they actually got to think for themselves and figure out what they wanted their own opinion to be, which was really cool at the time. So, mass-producing books, Johannes Gutenberg, he was a goldsmith by trade. It was like the fraction of the time and cost because everything beforehand had to be written by hand. He was born in 1395, and his Bibles that date back to the 1450s are the first known printed pieces of literature, the Gutenberg Bibles, in the Western world. Without paper, or the value of paper this time, like, really showed its worth, just because at this time, if there was no paper, there would be no printing press, and this would have never happened. So, yeah, that's very important. I believe that's pretty much, yeah, that's all I got, y'all. So, from Rufus and myself, thank you, and y'all have a great day.